This is cool. I really, there's a key sticking out of the door. Oh yeah, take it. 'Cause we're gonna need that when we get to 95, I believe. Okay, so we need the last gear. Insert gear. Examine. We should go to the latest time we can go. Put the gears in. What if something happens and the clocks over course of the years? Okay, perfect. Let's go back to 2000. Like I said, I like this game, and it's like different. It's a lot different than anything I've ever played. Second gear in. Now we just need to find the third one and should start working again. Atine! You asked about Amanda? The wife of that maniac in the basement? But there's some things I was able to figure out using my powers of deduction. You created Amanda and her husband in a cute little story cozy backwoods mansion. And then, you and Amanda started to get, well, close. What gave you that idea? Back when we were in the car, you told me you always try to make your characters realistic and well-developed. And my guess is that Amanda turned out exactly that way. Powers of deduction, or whatever you said, are pretty good. But then you took Amanda somewhere. That's the part I don't understand yet. Where could you have taken her? There's no trace of her in the book. Wait, you didn't. You took her out of the book? I get it. The things you do for love. But, teen, do you realize you're not just messing with writer's law, but more serious laws, human laws? Paying for the price of that now. You raise your shackled wrists. In any case, we both knew what we were up against, what happened to us. So that's why they arrested you for 30 years for what you did? Broke one of the most serious writer's laws, extracted a character, and then turned into a real living human. That's who I was calling? Where's Amanda now? Do you live with her? In the end, we broke up. Despite everything you went through. Indeed, so get back your ability to write. It's probably one thing in my life that I can at least try to fix. That's why you agreed to take these jobs. Uh-oh. Did he just get out? Lose something? Let's hold the final gear. Damn it. So where's Amanda? Man's trying incredibly hard to stay calm, his head tilted slightly to the right. Where's my wife? The man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. I can't be forgetting her. I can't. You don't need to bring up Amanda. Just let me try and help you. We try to rewrite you the way you were before. Are you sure? What about your shackles? Damn right. The man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. I remember her, with you, and now I can't find her anywhere. He looks at you, his head slowly tilting to the right again. At the same time, his minor attacks of confusion passes and his anger rises up in place. Bring her back. I can't. He stole her from me. He left me here alone. But someone else came. He did something to me. He didn't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. Head tilts to the left again. You notice his clothes were stained with fresh blood. Wait, why do you have a girl? Get to her? Clenching his teeth, damn thugs. I'll never forgive them for what they did to you. You're supposed to be... The blow hits you in the chest. Teen! Man tucks the gear away inside his shirt and starts cracking his knuckles. Let me try. We're gonna rewrite at least something in for you. Oh, don't worry. Loosens his shoulders. I don't need help. I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. Clenches his fist tightly. Well, I'm gonna have to drain him. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Slash him. Oh, no shield. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think I'm gonna lose. I can't get my shield up. Every time he hits me, I mean, he like permanently disabled it. I can't use it either. I think I'm dead. It's just gonna hit me again. You don't miss. Well, the stun doesn't matter because he hits me first. I think next turn, though, he. Oh, yes. So Amanda, who is wrote in the book. So this is my book, and when I wrote it, I wrote Amanda so well that I fell in love with my character, and so I was able to take her out of the book and bring her back with me into real life. So I took her from the book and made her a real life human, and apparently that's a big no-no here. That's all you've got, you bastard. Amanda's injuries start healing before your very eyes. Oh my god. At the same time, you hear the gears in the clock making a clinking sound. It's as though they're trying to start working, but can't because of the last missing gear. What the? Remember what it said about the inscription on the clock? How it's connected to the master. Yeah, and then she still left me. I figured that out. While the clock has stopped, nothing can hurt this master. You spot the gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster. It seems to have fallen out of his shirt while you were fighting. You raise your eyes to the man, and he looks at you back with a venomous smirk. Just try. Charge forward, instant, your hand touches the gear, the man grabs you, and you soon find yourself in a tight choke. No luck. Headbutt him. Thrust your head backward, and the man recoils for a second, which is enough time for you to get free from his grip. One swift movement, you grab the gear from the floor. Damn it. In an instant, you're standing by the clock. Put it in quickly. I don't think I have time to examine it. Without a second glance, push the gear down. Unfortunately, you got it right in the correct spot. The clock immediately starts ticking. No! And he grabs his head and shudders and passes through your body. He begins to rage rapidly, and the injuries from his previous fights, not only the one against you, start to reappear all over him. No! And he swings his arms helplessly and then starts dissolving into dust. You know what that reminds me of is Dorian Gray. You watch it happen silently until there's nothing left of the monster except for a pile of ashes. My god. But now what? Nothing. Walk up to the character's ashes, digging around until you find the small crumpled piece of paper. Quickly rip it in two. You just have had enough. Pick up the clock, and you're ready to jump out of the book. Talking about this, Satine. I'm gonna talk.
Good manners at the kids' table is a reflection of strong role models.
Some more asparagus?
What the frick? I don't even have a page open. Do I? No, I don't even have a page. Right. So close out of this. I know, and I hate asparagus. Chrome is acting up.
It comes to design.
Does it really wants me to give me asparagus? Okay. eyes. I can't keep this up anymore. Two minutes later. Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not... No, you're taking it. I think we've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. It's your last job. You knew what that book was. You specifically sent me to steal from it. Just a middleman, teen. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care. You can take the job and go to hell. Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance of getting your abilities back. I know you know this. Can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just impossible amount. Publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Teen, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent. The order's at your door.
It's easier to get a new one.
See what ability I get too. Sand. Alright, let's see if I can a different attack ability. Increased damage, more ink drained. Oh my god, a couple of them. Increased damage, interrupt enemy action. Interrupt her action, maybe? Okay. Strange note. Contractor agrees to infiltrate the book Heart of Sand by Samantha Mori and extract an item, the weather controller. The commissioner agrees to pay a negotiated sum of the contract. Excerpt from their book review. And so I expected a significant emphasis on classism. The difference between the lives of people in the upper district and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the upper district as sort of a retirement home rather than an upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. Decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. After everything that happened, how do we manage to convince you? Or another month passed since I last saw you. Spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You really had no... you had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Oh yes, I forgot about the feeling towards the characters. You're off to bed? Alright, Maddie. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that your character is now bad. It has nothing to do with it. Really thought about giving it all up. The client is right. I need to finish my last job. Even if we're doing it, makes me feel sick. If they get rid of my shackles, I could write my own book. Putting it all behind me. Just let me finish this one last time. What are we looking for? The weather controller. Device that has controlled the weather? Seems so. Yeah, it might be. It said there's 6 jobs, and this is the 6th one. I would certainly come in handy here. Look around, the air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Let's get to it. There's a dead man. Small light is blinking in the radio panel next to worn out accept call button. Examine it. Old equipment covered in sand. See a steel plate with the number 42 on the next to the speaker. Small light is blinking on the radio panel next to worn out accept call. Alright, shit. Here's static over the radio. Lindiff Jr. speaking, taking over the senior meteorologist. Too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands for the radio his whole life. Is anyone between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Who knows? Is that us? I think we're in range, maybe. Breaking up, what's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's, I don't think we'll make any radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Thanks, I've noted it in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're a new operator of 42. I'm so obliged to inform you of that. There's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter here. Death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but showing up on my instruments already. What if we get caught in it? You're not from around here. Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. Not from around here. If you get caught in the death wind, you die. What other kind of storms they got here? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or a madness storm. Great. But there are joy storms too. They'll most often happen in town. Alright, I'll try to get the train moving. Good luck. Oil canister. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to poke anything yet. I think I have to leave. Examine the old photo. Photo of a woman with her blonde hair and a ponytail. It could be a former operator's daughter or maybe a wife. It won't start. Why not? Check the gauges. See a bunch of gauges which aren't moving. Check the fuel gauge. Fuel tank is almost full. Everything is here. Cooling system. Operational. Oil. It's empty. Alright. Okay, it's oil. Oh no. What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. Can you skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? You afraid of bugs? Hey, get out of the tank. Nah, I won't want to come out. Sudden, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Grab it. Bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble at your hands and clearly displeased. Drop it. I might need it. You put the bug in the most secure pocket of your... Oh my god, okay. You thought you actually need it, but... You're really enjoying Roderick's reaction. Add the oil. Tank is small and the canister fills almost to the brim. Definitely enough to get you to town. Start the train. Death storm approaching. Hurry up. Anyone past 10 miles. Train 42. What's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. What's this flashing? You're looking at all the indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open it. There's a greasy note on the other side. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I don't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. By hitting the panel, it usually works for me. Good luck. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Hit the panel with measured force. Something inside clangs. Something cracks. Train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed into us. We haven't had one of those in 100 years. Those storms usually miss the town? Of course. Only joy storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. I think someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This all started after a senior meteorologist died. Come on. Ask about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Have you ever heard of the weather controller? Oh, what? Device that controls the weather. Laughs. Is this a joke? I don't think he knows anything. No, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller, and everything started getting messy after he died. You should ask around town about it. If we only had something like that, my God. We'd certainly be well off. Alright. So you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until the next time, jokester. Guard trying to unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. Notices you. Grins briefly at your face, but apparently decided not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make everyone in town, or make sure everyone's in town before the storm hits. Here it comes. You leave the train and go into town? Leave the train? Are you out of your mind? I don't think that's acceptable here. Go ahead and try. Be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault that what happened. Try to open the door. Just mess around with the door. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Let's not provoke him. Hey friend, you there? Yes. Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? Jenkins is dead, friend. Yeah, Jenkins is dead. Did you kill him? No. It's one of these storms, apparently. I don't believe you, murderer. I don't think there's a peaceful solution. Lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on. Push. Blunk. I think the lock's open. Door easily slides inside. Thin man sitting in the corner of his locomotive, arms covering his head. Let the guard deal with him. Step away from the door and motion to the guard. Hey Max, how you doing? Come with easy now. After a few minutes, he leads the man out of the locomotive, and they disappear behind the gate, or the town gate. Good thing that guy didn't see your face. Guard comes back and he looks pleased. Hey, thanks for the help. I took Max to the infirmary to look after him. He'll be okay? Probably not. People usually can't go back to normal life after a fear storm. They won't transfer his train yet, but stay in town if you can. You may be able to help pick up some of his stuff when they sell it off. Well then, move this train along, and then doors after. Meantime, go up to the customs to get your paperwork straight. Okay. Can I just move it? Or do I need to go into town first? I just can't bring my train in. Oh. Inspector sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you in a bored voice, says, "Train number 42. Inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. After Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. Now the inspector looks up at you. Name's a teen. It's a teen? Yes. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat with strange, rusty cage hanging around his neck. Not shabby. His face, he looks at you and looks down again, apparently disfigured. Oh. You aren't good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you a yellow ticket, which looks like it's been passed around for years. 1 standard town visit, 2 hours. Can I stay longer? You must sell all possessions and belongings to the train's former operator before you leave town. That's your top priority. Thought they were mine now. Inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or really don't know things that work around here. The train is yours. Possessions are the people's. But what happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. All right. Is talking with one of the travelers who passes a strange half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag quickly and turns away. Hold on. Man freezes, tilting his head. So who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand into her palm. Are you up for an old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please, 15 minutes is fine. Just let me catch my breath. I'll be on my way. And turns the empty hourglass one of the niches in the wall. Damn beggar, she pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. She picks up her radio and hear cackling coming from the speakers, echoing all over town. Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension. She puts the radio back into her belt and reaches out the hand without look. Give her the ticket. Okay, yellow. Takes out a new hourglass and pours it through red sand to reach a second mark on the side. And she puts one in the empty niche. 2 hours, starting now. Good luck. Inspector standing by the train. His assistant is inside rummaging through the possessions. Oh, you again, said the man he encountered at the town gate. Recognizes you. Is everything okay? Is this guy's train what's his name? Max, I think. Max, is he doing better? We can sell you this, and you hear from inside the train. I'd say it's enough to live on here. Split it up, I think. Max is rested right now, and we're keeping an eye on this stuff. Look over his shoulder into the train car. Don't look in there, you know what? He hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Take this. You're a good guy. You help Max out. Let us take care of things here. It's a bribe? So I help Max. Can you rob his train? Max won't be going anywhere anytime soon, and this stuff could be useful for town and for us. 2 bags. Don't get greedy. Want us to look into why you're riding Jenkins' train? Don't get involved in this, okay? We only have 2 hours. Fine. Take the bag. Now get out of here. Don't interfere. Inspector turns around and loses interest in you. Let's give it to her now. No. This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of a late stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come over here. Got sand? I'm looking for some myself. Well, I can't help you with that, but I've been selling my heart out. I bet you don't have enough sand to fix my train. Look like the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in the world you could call run down, but everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to his train. Time's running out. I have a half hour left in town. All because of those damn guards. They gave me plenty, those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. Looks that way. You notice the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. He doesn't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting the train out of here in any case.